Training and assessing for workplace competence is not the same as teaching and learning at school or university. There are no pass marks or grades where the learner can achieve a 35% grade but still pass the subject. Instead, competence is measured against benchmarked criteria, and the learner needs to meet that criteria to pass the subject. VET is therefore referred to as a criterion-based education system. In contrast, school and university education is based more on scales and percentages. This is often referred to as normative assessment, though the grading systems can vary from one institute to another. The end results of a large enough sample of students will fit a normative curve, also called a bell curve or probability distribution curve. So students are being graded against their peers and not against a set of criteria. Another example of normative assessment is the results of a running race, where again, the participants are competing with their peers and can still win a gold medal without beating the world record. Criterion-based assessment, CBA, applies to all vocational qualifications, from first aid to accounting and aviation to commercial cookery. Learners must prove that they're capable of meeting a minimum criteria of the role in order to be found competent. Because we're measuring skills and knowledge, we can train the specific needs of the task and teach the underpinning knowledge of that task quite easily. But what about the subtle things that a person might do or say that could make it very difficult for them to work in a real workplace? Things like their use of language, attention to detail, communication and social skills. Well, these can be assessed against the employment and foundation skills listed in the accredited units and modules, and are often referred to as the learner's attitude towards the task. To summarise then, in the VET system, we train and assess performance, knowledge and attitude against a set of criteria that we find in the nationally accredited units and modules. We align the learner's training and assessment with real workplace outcomes, and therefore we can use industry and workplace benchmarks like codes of conduct, ISO standards, and state and federal legislation to also form the complete picture of competence. It's an exciting vocation, helping someone to gain new skills and use those skills to improve their employment or workplace status. I hope you continue to enjoy your own journey towards these highly rewarding skills.